Dividends are a very interesting subject. If you count the unnecessary stock trading and the cost of investment advice and the cost of making a lot of errors and the trading costs in and out, I don't think it would be too extreme to say that now the total amount that's paid out in dividends is roughly equal to the amount that is wasted in all this trading and investment advice. So that the net dividends that come to the shareholders are approximately zero. This is a very peculiar way to run a republic, and very few people comment about it.
Yeah, actually, I did in an article some time ago in Fortune. The frictional costs to American shareholders in sort of changing shares for all American business as a whole, those frictional costs are probably not much different than the entire amount paid out by American corporations. So, but getting to the individual corporation level, a company that expects to regularly earn more than it can profitably employ in its business should be paying out dividends. Take a subsidiary of ours like See's Candy. We would love to expand See's Candy to double or triple its present size, but it doesn't work. We've tried it a lot of different ways. So it should be paying out its earnings. If it was a public company, and it was at one time, you could argue that something approaching a 100% payout would make sense there. But most management's worrying about earnings falling off at some time in the future would rather establish a lower level and therefore ensure regularity of dividends by going with a conservative level. It's obviously something we think about at Berkshire when we have $30-odd billion around. If we can't figure out a way to employ that over time, it's a mistake to keep it in corporate form. But we have this expectation, and I think it's a reasonable expectation, that we get to put it to work. If we ever came to the different conclusion, if we thought our stock was significantly undervalued, we'd probably figure in terms of dispersing it through repurchases, particularly where now dividends and capital gains are neutral for individuals. If our stock was not underpriced and we fell, we would probably do something by a dividend.